Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual...
Individual request? You...
Correct. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, a few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances, so... I am very According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked...
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. Please keep everything I have told you in strict The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish... Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around. If you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then?
All right, sounds great.
This must be...
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well...
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you...
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see.
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fun... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design.
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult... Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still be of service.
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option of getting a hold of the things we want.
Huh. So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal in Inazuma. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right? We haven't been to Rito in a while.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired... Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request. Could you...
Why is she being so secretive?
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisa. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is a beautiful design.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International...
Look, there he is!
Looks like we found... Mr. Kurisu, are you...
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appeared.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. Ugh. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. I'd reported to the authorities. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you were here in Inazuma...
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Committee. I do so not without reservations, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause any issue? What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small-timers like me can't be worth the risk.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to them for my actions.
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine! Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Everyone, Please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
All right, off we go!
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get your stuff back with this?
Why, you better hope you have the...
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Look at that. No response. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here.
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea. Since you came all this way, how about we do some business?
Business?
Pay up. And you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me, it beats walking out of here with black...
You're...
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any...
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end of the...
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe.
Let's get down to business.
So rude! My apologies!
Finally, I got my blade.
Yeah. Yeah. Take flight!
Well, that's resolved.
No, please, It was nothing. I was simply doing my...
Miss Kamisato!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10...
Great! Now we can finally buy...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our...
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you, right?
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, there is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing...
Thank you, I don't think I could ever repay you. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association.
Very well. And thank you for the silk, Mr.
See you then! Bye! Safe...
Traveler, thank you for...
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never...
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the better.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great...
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did what anyone in my position would have done. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their life. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textile.
Okay! Hey there!
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've gotten. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment.
They better all be there!
I do hope nothing else. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuma. Oh, are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman out. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if you're sure, something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of one's body. So I'm not against dressing up.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any...
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear...
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there any...
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the...
Yes, please.
Understood.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food?
I picked the venue especially for you. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the... Shall we...
Yep. Paimon... Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami.
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take... It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to.
She sure left in a hurry.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner.
The first time ever? Oh,
Sure does. And I'm probably...
how is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone. Paimon would have thought that would make her really popular.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I need your help with something. I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the cooking pot.
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients.
Right. If there's something you want to eat, you could just order it from...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over. So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside? If so, then we've got lots of options.
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Hopefully, and can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift? It need—
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one dish out there that was practically created. Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce.
That does sound pretty— Is the pizza ready? Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Trap. I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary—
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss Kamisato, this must be the dish you were talking about.
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to cook some international dishes. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where everyone will see it. Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant whenever you're ready. The food will be waiting for you.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, But you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe now.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details. So, pizza. Start with the correct. Right. Now to add the next cup. Yep, that. Now for the cooking instructions. Place. Alright, it's done. Long may our reputation.
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is exquisite.
Cool. Then let's get this recipe.
Hey! Have you written out the...
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem. Food always tastes better when you worked up.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets... Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one. Oh, and especially that one over there.
Good. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did she, say anything about me?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's... Oh, then she must have told you. What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one before.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. I just don't have very many friends. Most of the time, I'm either accompanied by family...
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends, right?
Aw, thank you. That makes me so... Excuse me. I'm forgetting myself.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside isn't gonna do you any good now, is it?
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel that you both see me as a true friend.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook, and now it's made you want to find them too.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing, and ours is one that I will always treasure.
While we're on the topic though, who is this Tsubaki person?
Well, I think I have an idea, but I think that Tsubaki...
A fox and...
Yes, that's even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone with transcendent abilities who doesn't show themselves very often. And Fox Envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. That got me thinking. Maybe there are Fox Envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings? Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adept. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the...
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite...
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of
Really? Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can...
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and packaged it for you. Oh, and the other item we discussed? That's right.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was a pleasure to work on. See you again next time.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy. Is that for wearing in your hair?
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also use it as an ornament. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like a little piece of yourself.
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me, that is all I could ask for.
Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can... Time to go meet Suba! So, a transcendent being
Asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but... I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore in full.
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's a surprise. So, what does the note...
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately.
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that,
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusion.
Good idea.